Welcome to this video demonstration on reviewing peer feedback. After your team member has submitted all of the individuals that they'd like to provide feedback for them, you've approved or rejected them, sent out the requests, the completed feedback will start coming back to you. You'll get notification that the individuals have completed the feedback, and you can log into eMERGE and review that. So when you have feedback to review, you'll log in, and under My Tasks, you'll see a task that says Review Feedback for your employee from the additional feedback provider. We're going to click on that link, and it will take us to the feedback page that they completed, and you can see that in this process we're in this Leader Review Feedback. Now there are a few things that we can do here. Again, you can read through the instructions, and down on the bottom, instructions for feedback reviewer. You can either exclude or accept the feedback. You could also reopen the feedback if you wanted some additional information from the feedback provider. What exclude does is it actually takes that feedback and does not include it on the aggregate form that the employee will be able to see. You will still have access to it. The employee would not be able to see that. If you click accept, then it goes into the aggregate comments and gets mingled with all of the other feedback that has been provided from those additional feedback providers. So as I scroll down and I can see those three questions, what does this individual do well? I can see the responses from this particular individual. Trains classes well, could keep more specific processes on projects, for what could they do to even be more successful, and then additional comments. I've enjoyed working with this individual. Now if I wanted additional information from this feedback provider, I could certainly reopen the process, send it back to them, and just ask for additional information. Or if I wanted to, I could just accept at this point and say, hey, that's great. I'm going to include this in the feedback. So if I click accept and then OK, it sends a thank you note to the individual for providing the feedback, and we're done with the process once we've done that for everyone. Once we've either excluded or approved or accepted the feedback, then we're all done. So right now I can look at a few things while I'm on this page. I can see that right now I'm looking at it for one individual, and I can see the feedback that she provided. I could also, on this taskbar, go to feedback nomination and status. And this takes me all the way back to where I originally saw that these individuals were nominated. I could view their comments just from here, or I could click feedback individual comments, click on the drop down, and then switch to the other individual who provided feedback. And then I could see the comments that that individual left down the bottom. Or I could click feedback aggregate comments. And here I would see all of the feedback that each of the individuals submitted if I clicked on the different buttons. And as you can see, we were doing some testing, so there's a little bit of an answer that doesn't make sense. But at this point, what I want to do is, if I'm ready to move forward in the process, what I'm going to do is just click Close Pending Feedback and Proceed, and that is going to take me right into the leader review. So of course this little pop-up will come and I'll have to click OK, and then it would move us on to that leader review step. Thanks for joining us for the video demonstration on reviewing and either excluding or accepting peer feedback. We hope that you join us for additional video demonstrations for additional parts of the eMERGE process.